Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Sunday, March 16th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with AEW Collision broadcast live on TNT and Max from the Theater Virgin Hotels in Las Vegas. In the main event, FTR defeated Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. After the match, Adam Cole was confronted by Daniel Garcia.
It's going to be Garcia, Adam Cole. There you go. We knew this would happen. I'm surprised they didn't go face-to-face here at the broadcast table. There you go. You got to agree that Daniel Garcia is a very confident and cocky champion.
For the first time, I wouldn't use the word cocky.
Wait a minute.
Don't want to shake hands.
What is that all about? They won the match.
They earned the victory already. They don't care to earn a handshake. The handshake was between Garcia and Cole. Garcia looking confident as he looks ahead to Slam Dunk Saturday and defending and potentially retaining his title against Adam Cole.
AEW World Champion Jon Moxley attacked number one contender Swerve Strickland during an in-ring promo Strickland was cutting, hitting him in the leg with a crowbar and leaving. In International Championship Eliminator matches, Mark Davis beat Mark Briscoe with an illegal assist from the Murder Machines, and Katsuyori Shibata defeated Ricochet in the opener. AEW World Women's Champion Toni Storm confronted Megan Bayne after Bayne's victory over Thunder Rosa. The segment ended with Bayne laying out the champion.
Wait a second!
She's timeless! And she's the world champion!
I'd say it's perfect timing from Toni Storm.
You knew Megan Bayne's attack was it would be answered!
Here we go!
Toni Storm meets her challenger head on! Literally that time! Megan Bayne picks up the world champion!
Again! Fate's descent!
In other results, Hologram and Top Flight defeated Shane Taylor Promotions, Powerhouse Hobbs beat Griff Garrison, and Mark Briscoe and Hobbs brawled with the Murder Machines. WWE continued its European tour with a house show yesterday in Dortmund, Germany at the Westfalen Hall. In the main event, Gunther made the 28th defense of the World Heavyweight title, turning back the challenge of AJ Styles for the first time. In other title matches, LA Knight retained the United States title against Shinsuke Nakamura, and Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria defeated Zoe Stark. Women's Tag Team Co-Champion Liv Morgan was also in action, falling in defeat to Rhea Ripley in a street fight. In other results, Jey Uso pinned Dominic Mysterio, Penta beat Chad Gable, the Motor City Machine Guns went over DIY, and Ludwig Kaiser defeated Austin Theory. In more WWE news, Lillian Garcia's return to the company as regular weekly SmackDown ring announcer is done, according to a post on Garcia's social media. Garcia indicated that she still intended to return for Saturday night's main event specials and other special WWE events down the road. Garcia returned to the company back in October, first as the Raw ring announcer after the departure of Samantha Irvin. She previously ring announced for WWE during the 2000s and early 2010s. Turning to Japan, the quarterfinals of the New Japan Cup took place yesterday at the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium in Nagoya. In the main event of the show, Hiroki Goto retained the IWGP World Heavyweight title, turning back the challenge of Yuji Nagata. Results from the New Japan Cup saw Shingo Takagi defeat Drilla Maloney, Shota Umino defeat Jeff Cobb, David Finlay topped Yuya Uemura, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Taichi. The semifinals of the tournament begin today in Shizuoka with Sabre facing Finlay. And finally, Stardom's 11th annual Cinderella tournament wrapped up in Oda City on Saturday. Sayaka Kurara defeated Rina in the final to win her first Cinderella tournament. Also in the main event on the show, Starlight Kid defeated Konami to retain the Wonder of Stardom title.
And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.